decided they could fuck with a former military officer and AI expert, I'm a pretty hard man to put down, and I think I think I'm just chronically underestimated for some reason. People don't believe I am who I say I am, as you just saw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A
So
lot of people
the
don't
bottom line is I got here under the radar. I knew that this shitty cab would never get stopped anywhere because it looked like a poor person vehicle, and that's how I got here, and that saved my life. I would have been stuck. I would have been picked up for sure at the airport if I hadn't just walked away and found that shitty cab.
So long. How long have you been here for?
Well, my memory is still fucked because I've been through like probably almost 40 days of PTSD, and I might have, and then something's happened to my body. I've probably gotten 40 or 50 hours of sleep in that period, just given all the crisis that was thrown at me, and every bit of crisis was led to some compassion in me because I realized that this is being done to other people, and it gave me sympathy that I didn't have before.
Yeah. Me too. Me too. I mean, I always been helpful to homeless and people, but being in this position, it made me way more passionate, and it made me realize we really got to take a lot of drugs off of our streets, because that's really
You're
it,
so
it,
right.
it, it's really was bringing the rest.
Well, drugs keep people down.
Yeah, it's keeping
You
us
put it on
all
the
the way
street.
down.
You put it out on the street, and you know what happens? People use it, and they can't perform, and you can do whatever you want to them. So,
So my next question is
what question are we on? 2, 3?
3.
Okay.
My third question is, why do you need to leave here and you're going to Canada?
Yeah, because this country's tried to kill me after everything I've given it.
Mm-hmm.
I can't be here anymore. Even if the country changed, this place is going to be triggering for me for a long time. I don't know. It may not be. Somehow I'm kind of at peace with everything. So I thought that maybe it would be triggering to me, but I think the triggering actually went from a negative to a positive. I think what I've been triggered into is compassion. So maybe I will come back. But right now, I've 8 hours ago I was probably a wanted man, and that doesn't give me good feelings about this place. Plus, I've seen so much cruelty here, and I think the society, American society, is being pushed towards cruelty as a way to protect the really rich people. And I've been pushed. I sat on a rock for about 2 hours, and all I was doing was wanting to wash my feet, and I was kicked off of that rock very aggressively and told to move on. I moved very slow. My feet have walked probably 500 miles in the past month. I'm doing like 35,000 steps a day, even though I don't want it. I've lost an incredible amount of weight. But yeah, no, I mean, this place was not safe for me until I tore up my U.S. passport, and then they can't fuck with me. So my superpower is I had dual citizenship, and that allowed me to speak out in a way that almost nobody in the country feels comfortable speaking out today.
Yeah. I wish I could speak out.
Yeah, you shouldn't,
Nah,
or you
I
should,
know.
because you're in a vulnerable class. The
Yeah.
people who need to speak out are the people with means, but they feel so comfortable anyway. That why most of them. I'm sorry. I know so many compassionate people, but there's a very large class of people with no compassion. I've offered gifts to hundreds of people tonight, and something like 5% even wanted to hear it, even though I'm sitting there handing out $500 electronics and everything else. Like people just assume. And I've learned that I'm maybe one of the most chronically underestimated people on earth. For them to think they could go after me that way when